Hi everyone, welcome back to CSM walkthrough week 3, question 2, part B. Okay, so in part A video, we solved for this VS phasor, and now we want the V out phasor for this part. So we analyze the circuit here, but we realize that this is a voltage divider circuit. So we use that information. So we have this normal voltage divider formula where the voltages are replaced with the phasor versions and the resistances are replaced with the impedances. And we plug in the impedance values and the phasor here. So when we plug them in, we got 10,000. Negative J 10,000 on the numerator and the rest on the denominator. So in order to solve this, we are multiplying the rectangular version with the polar version. So we want to, because this is a multiplication, the polar form is easier to calculate. So we will convert this into a polar form. So that would be 10 to the power of 4, e to the power of, well, it's over here. So that's J 3 pi over 2 over. So this is the phase J3. This is the phase 3 pi over 2. And we have an arrow here because it's a negative J. So that's purely imaginary, which is why it's in the imaginary axis. At the bottom, we have 3 times 10 to the power of 3 and as a real part, and 1 minus 10 to the power of 4 as an imaginary part. So that would give us, for the magnitude, that would give us this by the Pythagorean theorem. And as a phase, that would give us arctan (1 minus 10 to the power of 4 over 3 times 10 to the power of 3. The imaginary part over the real part. Okay, doing this calculation using computer, we get 0.958 as our magnitude, and doing the phasor calculation, this minus this gives us negative 0.2915. So we plug that back in here. Let's put our J at the back. And then we now multiply these two. So that gives us, wait, sorry. And then we add the negative 0.29 with our pi over 2. So that finally oh wait, sorry. It was pi over 4. That was my mistake. So I should switch all these to pi over 4. So we need to add our negative 0.29 with our pi over 4. And that finally gives us 0.494. Okay, so all the numerical calculations here and there were done by calculators. So I just pulled them up from my notes. But this is all we have from the solution. But the numerical calculations are done like this. Yeah, that'd be all for part B.